Okay, shoutout sa mga estudyante natin dyan, sa mga, okay, sa lahat ng ating mga reviewees, no? Natin dito sa Criminal Law Knows, no? From Mindanao hanggang dito sa Luzon. So, I'm just checking kung okay na yung ating, ano, no? Kung okay na yung ating Facebook Live. Ayun, goods. Okay, nasa Facebook Live na tayo. And shout out, nako, naglo-lost connection tayo. Lost connection. Okay, ayan. Okay guys, again, is my audio clear? Clear ba guys ang aking audio? Kindly response with the chat box. Ayun, thank you. Ayun, thank you again guys. Naririnig na ba ako guys? Am I audible?
Yes sir.
Ayun, thank you. Guys, I want you to para mas maging organized yung ating review. So, sasagot lang tayo sa pamamagitan ng chat box ha. Type lang natin guys para pati yung mga sagot. I want you to be active. So, ayan, active lang tayo sa pagsagot sa chat box. Sa mga tanong I hope na tinake nyo yung examination na binigay ko sa inyo kanina, 160. Kasi yun ang ipa-final coach natin ngayon. So, i-coaching natin ngayon. So, ayan. So, sana nag-take kayo sa pamamagitan kahit o pamamagitan ng papel. So, ayan. So, ano ko lang guys, no? I will just add yung iba na gustong pumasok sa ating Google Meet. Ayun, thank you Laiko. So, shout out pala no sa lahat, no. So, nakita ko yung inyong attendance kanina. So, lagana pala tayo mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Ayan, so guys, na yung ating ito libre lang ito. So, kaya kailangan din namin ng inyong effort, no, and at inyong participation. So, hindi naman pwede na masayang yung effort namin. So, ang pinakapangunahin ditong rule, dapat hindi ka, okay, hindi ka nonchalant, ika nga. So, ayan, hindi ka nonchalant. So, kung nonchalant ka, ayaw mong pumansin ng kahit anong guidance, okay, kung hindi ka maka-attend, okay lang naman. Kasi, guys, this is only a supplemental review, okay, tutulong sa inyo. So, the best pa rin kasi meron kayong formal review galing sa inyong mga review center. Okay? Pero paggabi at pag libre kayo, okay, sama kayo dito sa akin. And hindi lang naman ako ang magbo-volunteers, no, para tumulong sa inyo dito sa ating review. At marami tayong mga iimbitahin, no, mga law enforcer, mga police, may mga top-notchers pa. At merong mga okay, at merong mga highly rated ika nga, no, na RCRIM o registered criminologist. Ngayon. So, konting orientation muna tayo. Okay? Just like what I've said, bawal ang nonchalant. Bawal dito ang walang pake. So, pag hindi ka uma-attend, maraming gustong sumali, no, gusto lang namin as much as possible, small lang ang number ninyo para madali namin kayong ma-manage. Advocacy ko lang naman to, parang tulong ko sa ating profesyon, Ayan, para ma-improve at matulungan lalo na yung mga walang-wala. Ayan. So, kailangan namin ng inyong participation. Ayan. So, shoutout kay Moods Rian. Okay. Shoutout din kay Dudas John Kylo Esmele. Ayan. So, okay. So, guys, assure that my voice is clear. So, naririnig ako ng malinaw. Tama ba? Ayun. Yun, thank you, Lowell and Berso.
Yes, sir.
Ayun, thank you, Lee, for that answer. Ayan.
Yes, sir.
Yun, Jamil. Okay. So, ngayon, mag-uumpisa tayo CDI. Ito, guys, hindi pa ito yung formal natin formal natin na beginning or start. Ito ay, umpisa pa lang natin ito. And then, magkakaroon tayo ng diagnostic test. Okay? And then, para syempre, okay, 100 kayo. So, yun ang gusto naming number. Ma-manage namin ng maayos ito. Then, magkakaroon tayo ng mga area exam. Pag napapansin namin na hindi naman kayo gumagawa nun, so we will remove. No? Unfortunately, ganun ang gagawin namin. Okay? So again, dito wala kayong babayaran kahit piso. Ayan. So, libre ito from start to finish. Okay? So, at tangit hinahangad lang namin is your effort. Ang hirap pagsalita pag maraming gusto sumali. Ayan. So, ano ko lang guys, no? I-admit ko lang. Shoutout din sa mga naging estudyante ko from Review Center. All over the Philippines. So, involved ako sa AimSmart, involved ako sa WJRC, sa St. Clair Review Center, at sa marami pang iba like SPG, CHOPS, okay? So, and any others, nasa Holy Child din ako sa Mindanao, ayan, okay, and nagpupunta rin ako sa Zamboanga, ayan, so, Amsan Review Center, so meron akong online lecture doon. Okay, and then sa Tacloban, okay, so Ormoc, ayan, so kita-kits sa mga tropa natin na nandyan. Okay, so let us now begin. Banatan na natin to. Ayan. So nakikita ba guys yung aking presentation? Ayan.
Yes, sir.
Ayun, good. So, I hope guys, I hope na, okay, I hope na chinechekan nyo yung inyong mga sagot kanina. Okay? Ito, basic pa lang ito guys, This is basic. So, I want you to understand. Hindi pa to yung difficult type of exam namin. So, ito yung pinakamadali pa lang, no? So, ayan. So, let us now begin. Banatan na natin to bago pa banatan ng iba. Okay? So, punta tayo rito, guys. Ayan. The act of process of investigating or condition of being investigated. Okay? Ano kaya ang sagot dito, guys? What do you think is the answer for this one? Okay? Gaya ng sinabi ko, pakipatay yung ating mga phone, pakimute tayo. Okay? Mute. And, guys, no? I encourage you to open your camera. So, para mas maging interactive tayo. Ayan. So, I encourage you to open your camera para maging interactive tayo. And then, kung sasagot tayo, guys, you don't need to answer, okay, through microphone, pwedeng i-type nyo na lang ang sagot nyo. At by doing this, mababasa ko yung sagot nyo at malalaman ko kung sino yung sumagot. Okay, so maliwanag sana tayo rito guys. I hope that we are, we have an agreement on this one. Okay, so let us now proceed. The act of investigating or condition of being investigated. So, ano kaya ang sagot dito guys, no? Okay? You can type your answer. Guys, what do you think is the answer for this one? The act or process of investigating or condition of being investigated. Ano sa tingin nyo ang sagot? Okay? What do you think? So, sabi ni James Rell Umilia, detecting po. Okay? So, sagot niya, letter B. Sabi ni Laiko Joed Bravo. Okay? So, tama kaya yon? So, how about the others? No? How about the others, guys? Okay? Ayan. So, how about the others? Ano ang sagot ninyo? Okay? Sabi ni Laiko Bravo, sabi ni James Rell, detecting. So, pag sinabi natin, kaso kapag detecting, guys, isang malaki, nagtutumigas at nagpupumiglas na awit yan. Awit. No? So, detecting is not the answer. So, search kaya ang sagot. Letter A kaya ang sagot. Tama kaya to o awit? Okay, isang malaking awit to. So, when you talk about this one, ito yung, I want you to remember, okay, this is the act of examination of people, okay, vehicles, or place. That is search. Okay? So, wag nating kakalimutan to. That is search. Ayan. Very good, Michael Coloma. Galing ni Coloma. Ayan. So, alpha, hindi yan nasagot. Ang sizing, lalo na. Okay? Because when you talk about sizing, guys, okay, it is the act of confiscation. Ayan. Yung pagkukonfis ka of contraband. Pag sinabi natin contraband, ito yung mga illegal items. So, tandaan natin, illegal items. So, ang tamang sagot ay, so I want you to understand, guys, ang tamang sagot ay none of this. Ang sagot ay investigation. Okay? The answer is investigation. So, pero what is the literal or the definition of investigation by the book? No? So, by the book tayo. The investigation, okay, take note, the definition of investigation by the book. Ayan. So, pag sinabi nating investigation, guys, okay, I want you to understand, it is the process of collecting information. Again, ang investigation, it is the process of collecting information by the investigator. Tandaan natin, by the investigator, okay, to attain the threefold aims. The threefold aims. Okay? Ano ang threefold aims ng investigation? Okay, what is the threefold aims of investigation? So, ano kaya ang pinaka-sagot dito, guys? Ano ang tatlong aims ng investigation? I want you to understand, yung una is, okay, to identify the guilty party. To identify the guilty party. The guilty party. Ayan. Number 2, to locate. Take note of this one. The guilty party. Ayan. And number 3, to provide evidence to prove his or her guilt in the court of law. So, I want you to understand, guys, at sana maintindihan nyo na ito ang tatlong aims ng criminal investigation. Okay? Ngayon, doon sa tatlong ito, ano ang pinaka-importante? Very good, Laiko. Okay? Out of these threefold aims, what is the most important? What is the most important, guys? Out of these threefold aims. To identify ba ang pinaka-importante? To locate ba? O to provide evidence to prove his or her guilt in the court of law? Sabi ni number 3, to provide. Kung provide ang sagot nyo, isang malaki, nagtutumigas, nagpupumiglas, at makatas na awit yan. Tinanong dati sa board yan, very good Rosbelly, very good Cuenca. Ang sagot is to identify. Okay? This is, take note, considered as the most important aim of investigation. Huwag nating kakalimutan to. Ngayon, punta tayo rito. So I hope naintindihan yan, guys. Malinaw pa ba ang aking sinasabi? Is my audio clear? Pakisagot ako, guys. Okay? So, yung audio ko ba, malinaw ba akong naririnig? Is my audio clear? Anybody? Naririnig ba ako?
Yes, sir.
Sabi ni John, wala daw ako. Sabi ni Claren, yun, very good. Jason, ayun. Okay? Medyo mahina talaga yung signal natin ngayon, guys, no? Pagpasensyahan nyo na. So, medyo na wawala-wala nga. Yes. Okay, pero sa iba, clear naman, no? So, thank you, Mudsrian Mutya. Yun. Okay? Yes, very good, Laiko. He cannot locate that person if that certain person is unknown. Likewise, you can't, even though na meron ka ng ebidensya, you don't know, okay, kung sino ang ipopoint mo kung you don't have any information about the identity of that person. Di ba? Kanina mo ituturo ang ebidensya. No? Kahit na meron kang fingerprint, di mo naman alam kung sino yung ipi-fingerprint test mo o analysis. Di ba? So, tandaan natin. Kaya punta tayo rito, number 2. Okay? Number 2 tayo, guys. The investigation, okay, came from the word which means to inquire or to discover. Ano sa tingin nyo, guys? What is the answer? Number 2 na tayo. Okay? So, sabi ni Miro, okay, na Rosbelly, bravo. Sabi ni Maria, alpha. Sabi ni Miro, okay, yung iba, puro bravo, bravo, bravo. Kung bravo ang sagot natin, tama kaya o awit? Ano sa tingin nyo kung bravo? Isang malaki, nagtutumigas, nagpupumiglas, na makatas, na awit. So, hindi lang matigas, hindi lang nagpupumiglas, no, makatas pa, na awit. Bakit? Ang investigari kasi, okay, although ito yung isa sa mga pinagmulan din ng investigation, but literally, investigare, it means to trace or to track. So, it means to trace or to track. So, tandaan natin yan. So, kung Charlie naman, malabo pa, okay, sasabaw ng adobong pusit yan. Ang investigatos, ito yung Latin term for investigation. Okay? So, ang sagot, guys, the answer is investigate. So, when you talk about investigate, tandaan natin, it means to inquire or to discover. To inquire or to discover. So, wag nating kakalimutan ito. Ngayon, punta tayo dito sa number 3. Okay, let us now proceed to number 3. So, number 3 tayo, guys. Investigation is an art. Nakalagay dyan. Okay? So, hindi ko tinataas lahat, no? Okay? Investigation is an art because of what? Ano kaya sagot? Guys, investigation. Guys, don't be confused. Ayan. Don't be confused, guys, ha? Okay? Don't be confused. Investigation, so meron lang akong ina-accept. So, don't be confused. Investigation is both science and art, no? So, parehas yan na science and art. Pero kapag sinabi nating investigation is an art, anong pinakapasok dito na statement? Alpha kaya? Okay, not governed by rigid rules and fixed legal procedures? Tama kaya tayo dito? So what do you think? Sabi ni sabi ni Christian Bravo, sabi ni Hannah, sabi ni John, sabi ni Angelica, Charlie. Charlie kaya ang tamang sagot. So kung Charlie ang sagot natin, isang malaki, nagtutumigas at nagpupumiglas na awit. No? Awit yan. So tandaan natin ha, isang malaking awit yan. Okay, bakit? When you talk about letter C guys, dito, investigation. Okay? Tinatawag din tong initial investigation. Okay? Initial investigation. So, guys, it is not the preliminary investigation na alam natin sa criminal law. So, hindi yan yun. Kasi di ba sa criminal law, okay, that is the inquiry or proceedings to engender a well-founded belief. Yun yung preliminary investigation meaning under criminal law. Pero, dito, under investigation, sa stages of investigation, initial investigation, it is the beginning. Okay, so tandaan natin, pag-uumpisa, the beginning, okay, anybody? Guys, okay na, ayun, okay, pero mahina talaga yung signal eh. Sobrang hina. Okay. Ayun, okay na. Goods. Okay, okay na ba, Elmido? How about the others? Naririnig na ba ako, guys? Maria, Cecilia? Okay, okay na ba yung aking, signal? So, sobrang hina, no? Pati po screen, nagbablock, ano? Sabi ni Maria. Okay, nawawala. Sobrang hina talaga kasi ng signal dito. Okay, ayan, sobrang hina. Okay, so ayan. So ngayon, bay, okay na ba? Ayun, okay na. Ayan. So sabi ni Jezreel or Omilia, okay, so putol-putol. Ayan, so how about the others? Ngayon, okay na ba guys ngayon? Okay na ba yung aking signal ngayon? Okay, iba talaga sa Pilipinas. Sa Pilipinas talaga, mahina talaga yung mga internet connections natin. Ayun. So, yes, shoutout sa iyo, Micaela Marie Dagya. Okay, good evening. Ayan, so, okay, yes, nawawala ako. Okay na ba, guys? Yun, okay na. Sabi ni Claren, okay na, yun. Okay, Rosebelly, okay, good. So, again, kapag preliminary investigation at yung beginning of investigation, usually involves crime scene investigation. Okay? Tandaan natin. Okay? Then, meron tayong follow-up investigation. Follow-up investigation. Okay? So, pag sinabi natin follow-up investigation, guys, ito na yung in the stage of locating the guilty party. Okay? Hinahanap na natin dito ang guilty party. So, take note of this one. Stage involves, okay, locating the guilty party. Ayan, so tandaan natin. Okay? And then, conclusion, investigation, okay? So, pag sinabi natin conclusion, investigation, so dito naman, nakapag-file na ng kaso. Ayan, so take note. Evidence, ito yung stage in which, tandaan natin guys, ito yung stage, ayan, in which the pieces of evidence, or pieces of evidence, ayan, pieces of evidence are already collected. Okay? Take note, the, okay, the suspect is arrested and the case, okay, the case is filed, okay, so take note, in the court. That is the 3 stages of investigation. So, we have preliminary, we have follow-up, and we have conclusion. Ngayon punta tayo rito guys, ay alam na natin, pero practice, okay, makes perfect. The most important on the triple aims of investigation, ano ang pinakasagot dito? What do you think is the answer, guys? Okay? Ano ang pinaka-importante? Nasagot na natin kanina yan. So, what do you think is the answer? Okay? Ano ang pinakasagot? Okay, what is the most important on the threefold aims of investigation? So, sabi ni Micaela, alpha. How about the others? Okay? Ayan. So, iba dyan. Baka inaantok na. Gising-gising. Okay? Kape. Ayan, ang kailangan natin. Sabi ni Hana, yon. Although alam nyo to, kailangan nyo sagutin. Bakit? Di ba? Mastery na to eh. This is what you call mastery. Para lalong yung hindi makalimutan. So, very good kayo rito. The answer is to identify, the guilty party. Okay, so punta tayo rito, guys. Number 6 tayo. Okay, let us now proceed. Okay, to number 6. Nakalagay dito, the following are the means of identifying the guilty party, except. Meron tayong 4 eh. Okay? 4 na means of identifying the guilty party. Okay? Ano yung 4 na yon? At alin dito ang hindi kasama? Guys, alin dito ang hindi kasama? Doon sa 4 na means or method of identifying the guilty party. Letter A, by witness. Letter B, associative evidence. Letter C, tracing evidence. O letter D, circumstantial evidence. Okay? Ano kaya ang sagot dito? What is the answer? Sabi ni Maria, alpha daw ang hindi kasali. Sabi ni Denrick, delta. Sabi ni Jurado Jeremy, alpha. Okay, how about the others? Sabi ni Angelica Baluran, delta. Sabi ni Lee, delta. Sabi ni John Kylo, delta. So, unfortunately, lahat kayo ay isang matikas, nagpupumiglas na makatas na ano. Okay, tama kaya o awit? Pakisagot ako. Yung letter D, lahat ng sinagot nyo, tama o awit? Ano sa tingin nyo? Tama o awit? Ayan. Okay, is awit. Tama ka, James Ray. Isang malaking awit yan. So, yung 4 na method, pwede tayong gumamit ng acronym dito eh. Okay? Means of identifying the guilty party. Okay? So, pwede tayong gumamit ng ECAC. E stands for eyewitness. Okay? Eyewitness. Ayan. Then, okay, C stands for confession. Okay? A stands for associative evidence. And C stands for circumstantial. Okay? Circumstantial evidence. Ayan. So, ECAC. Pwede tayong gumamit ng acronym na ECAC. So, tandaan natin. Ayan. So, eyewitness. Then, meron tayong tinatawag na confession. So, pag sinabi natin confession, ito yung direct acknowledgement of guilt. Inaamin niya lahat. Okay? Then, meron tayong circumstantial evidence. So, wag nating kakalimutan ito. So, ECAC. Pag sinabi nating eyewitness, tandaan natin, pwede itong makonsidered eh. Can be considered, okay? Can be considered as direct evidence. Kasi nakita eh. Nakita nung witness kung sinong pumatay. So, associative naman, it directly, tandaan natin, links the suspect, okay, to the crime scene. Nililink, okay, yung suspect sa crime scene tulad ng blood stain, di ba? Kasi sa DNA examination, pwedeng ma-determine kung sa suspect ba yung dugo na yon. Okay? Fingerprint, associative din yan. Okay? Or other biological evidence. Okay, biological evidence. Tandaan natin. Ayan. Other biological evidence. Okay, so, wait lang guys, meron lang i-admit. Ayan. So, okay, ayan. So, na-admit ko na. So, balik tayo rito. Okay. So, sabi ni Jurado, awit yan. Awit talaga. Okay, so, other biological evidence. Ngayon, ang sagot dito ay Charlie. Tracing evidence. Okay, that is the answer. So, tracing evidence ang sagot. Okay? So, anong pagkakaiba ng associative evidence sa tinatawag nating tracing evidence? Okay, anong pagkakaiba na to? Ang associative evidence, ito yung evidence ang nagtuturo. Tandaan natin, itinuturo ng ebidensya na yung suspect ay nasa crime scene, na hindi niya pwedeng i-deny. Ikaw, kaya mo ba i-deny yung fingerprint? Ang probability na magkamali ang fingerprint is 1:64 billion people. Diba? So, improbable yun. Hindi mo pwedeng i-deny yan. Diba? So, yung DNA lalo. So, hindi mo pwedeng i-deny yan. Nililink, itinuturo. Pero, when you talk about tracing evidence, guys, tandaan natin, ito kung paano nabuo yung ebidensya. Tracing evidence. Kung paano ito nabuo. Kasi may dalawang pangunahing definisyon o kahulugan ang tracing evidence. Una, it refers to small particles of evidence, particles of pieces, okay? Ayan, of evidence, tandaan natin, which are transferred, okay, from one person to another person or object. Okay? Another person or object. So, for example, yung nahuli mong suspect, may mga lupa sa kamay niya. No? May mga lupa. Nung nahuli mo yung suspect, may mga lupa sa kamay. Ayan. And then, yung patay, doon sa crime scene, yung babae na na-rape, no, may mga lupa sa katawan. When you examine the soil you obtain from the body of the victim, pati yung soil na nakuha mo sa kamay ng suspect, pwede mo bang ma-identify kung parehas itong lupa na to? Okay? So, magkaparehas ba itong lupa na to? Pwede ba nating ma-identify yon na itong lupa na to galing sa isang lugar, yung lupa sa kamay ng suspect? Okay? Pwede ba nating malaman yon? Pwede. Sa pamamagitan ng sa pamamagitan ng forensic geology. Kasi bawat lupa ng iba't ibang lugar, ang pinaka-distinction nila o pagkakaiba ay yung tinatawag nating mineral content. Yung tinatawag nating mineral content. Ayan. So, mineral content. So, take note. Yun yung tracing evidence. So, pwede itong soil, pwede itong glass fragments, mga bubog. Pwede rin itong, okay, pwedeng okay, pwedeng fiber, di ba, fiber, pintura, yung mga paint particles, lalo na sa mga hit and run. So, ayun. Pero, tandaan natin, hindi lang yan. Okay? Ang tracing evidence, dinefine din ito ni Edmond Locard. Ang tracing evidence, according to Edmond Locard, is produced between, okay, ayan, contact of two objects. So, napaka general ng sinabi niya. Produced by contact between two objects. Ayan. Pag dalawang bagay nagkaroon ng contact, nabubuo ang tracing evidence. That is according to Edmond Locard. Okay? So, anong mga example nito? Okay? Example, fingerprint. Ayan. Ano pa? Tire print. Or shoe print. Diba? Footprints. Lahat yan. Okay, pwedeng maklasify as tracing evidence. So, kaya kung tatanungin nyo ko, pwede bang yung isang ebidensya ay maklasify na associative at the same time, pwede rin itong maklasify as tracing? Of course, diba? So, kasi magkaiba naman ang konsepto ang associative. Ang associative, ito kung paano itinuturo ng ebidensya yung suspect from the crime scene. Pero, pagdating sa tracing, paano nabuo ang ebidensya? Ito ay nabuo to transfer or contact. Again, ito ay galing kay Edmond Locard. Okay? Si Edmond Locard ang tinuturing considered as the father of modern forensics. Although siya ay tinatawag din na the Sherlock Holmes of France, pero tinatagurian din siya na father of modern forensic because he established, tandaan natin, the first crime laboratory, okay, in Lyons, France. Sa Lyons, France. Siya ang nagtayo kasi ng first, okay, crime laboratory sa Lyons, France. Huwag nating kakalimutan si Edmond Locard, okay? At syempre, Edmond Locard yan eh. So, hindi pwedeng makalimutan natin yung kanyang principle na Locard's Exchange Principle. Okay? Na pag sinabi natin Locard Exchange Principle, okay, Locard's Exchange Principle, okay, kilala ito sa quote na every contact, okay, tandaan natin guys, no? Okay, kilala ito sa principles na every contact leaves a trace. Ayan. Every contact leaves a trace. So, wag nating kakalimutan yan. That is the discussion. So, malinaw ba tayo dito, guys? Yes, Laiko, Joed, Steven, you are very, very, okay, at correct. Okay, malinaw ba, guys, ang ating discussion? Okay. Malinaw ba? Parang yung kay Boss ba, na-absorb ba? So, malinaw ba sa atin yung ating discussion? Any question? Pakisagot ako, guys, before we move forward to the another item. Okay? Are we clear on this one about Edmond Locard? About pagkakaiba ng tracing evidence at associative evidence? Ayan. Are we clear on this one? Okay? So, thank you, Hannah Capilos, for the answer. Okay? So, ayun. Thank you, Claren. Okay, so may hina na naman yung ating connection.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ayan. Wala na naman. Reconnect na naman. Mahal yung mga nagko-comment sa FB, ha?
Yes, sir.
Eh? Wala, nag-reconnect na naman, no? Ngayon na talaga yung hindi talaga appropriate for online class dito, eh. Mahal. Ayan na, okay na. Okay na, guys, naririnig na ako. Biglang humina yung signal. Guys, naririnig na ako. Biglang humina kasi yung signal, eh. Na-out ako kanina. So, naririnig na ba ako, guys? Yun. Sabi ni Nico, absorb 1,000%. Eh, kaibigan natin niya si Boss ba? Yan o, wala na naman. Ayun. Okay, so let us now proceed. Okay, let us now proceed to number 5. May apology, guys. Sobrang hina ng aking connection. Sobra talaga. Okay? Sobrang hina ng aking connection. Okay, so, ayan. Okay, let us now proceed. Ayun, no? So, 35 lang tayo dito. Nasa na yung iba? More than 100 tayo sa GC, ah. O kung marami akong tatanggalin nito. Ayan. Okay, let us now proceed. Number 7 tayo. Pedro is an eyewitness. Oy, nako po, si Lana Rhodes. Nakita niya si Lana Rhodes na ni-rape at pinatay. Okay? So, ano yung testimonya na yon ni Pedro? Eyewitness siya. He saw how Lana Rhodes was raped or killed. So, yung testimonya niya, it can be considered as what? Ano kaya ang sagot natin dito, guys? Okay? Ayun, what is the answer? Ito magaling to si Laiko, no? I like yung paano siya sumagot. Ayan, so, what is the answer, guys? Nahina na naman yung ating, Ayun, sabi ni, very good, okay? Direct evidence, galing. Okay? Ngayon, ano tong parole evidence natin? So, what do you mean by parole evidence? Ano yung tinatawag nating parole evidence? So, yung mga wala dito sa natin, sa Google Meet natin, yung mga hindi nagpa-participate, simula na natin tanggalin na tomorrow. Ayan, magtatanggal na kami tomorrow, guys. Kaya, sa atin lang, kapag hindi pupunta ng Google Meet, pwede nyo kaming informahan. Okay? So, para at least alam namin that you are still interested, okay, sa program natin. Okay? Interested pa rin kayo. Okay? Pero, hindi lang kayo makakadalo on that time. Ayan. So, guys, yun ang guidance natin, ha? Kindly inform us. Okay? Pero, kung kayo ay nonchalant, so, magtatanggal na kami simula tomorrow at papalitan namin ng mas active. Ayan. Okay? Kasi, out of tayo, no? Out of 100, nandito 34 no? 34 yung maten. So, meron bang info sa'yo na hindi makaka-attend? Okay? So, kindly remove natin yung yung mga hindi nagpa-participate. Ayan. So, punta tayo rito, guys. Okay, let us now proceed to this one. Number 8 tayo. If the police saw a blood stain, blood stain naman to. So, yung blood stain can be considered as what? Okay, ito, very basic. Kaya nga basic pa lang tayo eh. Wala pa tayo sa tanong, guys, na pangdiinan, ha? Wala pa tayo dun sa coaching. Sa dulo natin yon. Pag malapit na kayo mag-take ng board exam, doon natin ilalabas yung mga bala natin na pandiinan talaga. Okay, so, if the police saw a blood stain, it can be considered as what? Blood stain, blood stain. Ano sagot nyo, guys? What do you think is the answer? Okay? What do you think is the answer? Ayun. Parole evidence. Ayos, i-explain natin yan, Umila. Okay, Clarence, sabi ni Clarence.